5 arrested in shooting of Lady Gaga's Dogwalker and theft of her bulldogs in LA. The disaster girl just made $500,000 by selling the NFT of her meme. And T-Pain's accidentally been ignoring a ton of celebrities who have been sliding into his DMs for years. Yes, that's right folks, we've got ourselves a triple header news story for you all today. But first, if you could do us a big favor, please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. First things first, let's talk about why T-Pain has been ignoring some major celebrities that have been hitting him up for years. Recently, T-Pain took to TikTok to share the hundreds of missed messages that he currently has on Instagram.
I was today years old when I found out about the request folder on Instagram.
You see, T-Pain just discovered the message request section of Instagram, and upon tapping that, he stumbled upon so many verified celebrities that had reached out to him over the years. Names such as Diplo, Fergie, and Viola Davis scroll by as he embarrassingly shook his head in disbelief. What's great is that some celebrities actually commented on the TikTok after T-Pain profusely apologized for not seeing any of their messages. Diplo commented, "I was asking if you had any milk, I needed to borrow some." The video even blew up on Twitter with custom gaming PC brand Power GPU joking, "We asked for an address to send over these two RTXs." To which T-Pain appropriately yelled, "What?" In other news, disaster girl Zoe Roth has made nearly $500,000 after selling the original copy of her viral meme as a non-fungible token. The famous photo was taken back in 2005 when Zoe was just 4 years old. It happened while her family went outside to see a controlled fire in their North Carolina neighborhood. Her father had actually entered the photo into a photography contest in 2007 and won. For the last decade, this image has been so widely used in memes though that at this point it's just recognized as canon in meme culture. A lot of people hear NFTs and they're familiar with the term perhaps, but don't really get the process. So here's how I like to explain it. Imagine you paint something and it's so great that it gets put up in an art gallery. And because you've got some business smarts about you, you make the art gallery sign a contract. All of your work is original to you, and so whenever that piece of art gets sold, you want the money up front, plus you want a percentage of every time one of your paintings sells again. So that means that, let's say if someone comes in and buys your painting from the gallery for $500,000, and then that person a year later decides to sell it for, let's say, $1 million, upon the completion of that sale, the original artist would then get a percentage automatically. That's essentially what NFTs are doing for a lot of people who are smart enough to find ways to cash in on it. Right now, our culture is so deep in consumerism that we are placing enormous value on things like collectibles and limited edition items. I don't know what the future holds for this new NFT market, but I'm happy people are at least finding ways to cash in on it. All NFTs contain a unique segment of digital code as an identifier of authenticity and are stored on the blockchain as a sort of public digital ledger. Now this money as well is going to go to great use. Roth is currently studying peace, war, and defense at the University of North Carolina and plans to use this money to donate to charity and pay down some of her student loans. Now in our last bit of news, we have an update for you all on the Lady Gaga Dogwalker situation. According to the LA Times, 5 people have been arrested for the shooting of Lady Gaga's Dogwalker and theft of her bulldogs in LA. After a middle-aged woman walked into a Los Angeles police station with 2 of Lady Gaga's French bulldogs, she claimed that she had simply found the dogs tied to a pole. However, she then inquired about the $500,000 reward that the singer had offered for the return of the dogs. Detectives began to speculate as to whether or not this woman really was a good Samaritan or if she was somehow linked to the brazen robbery of Lady Gaga's dogs, which also led to the near-fatal shooting of her Dogwalker. Just recently, prosecutors and police presented an update announcing the arrest and criminal charges of 5 people in connection with that shooting. One of those people taken into custody was 50-year-old Jennifer McBride, who was actually the woman that returned the dogs. So upon an investigation, the LAPD discovered that McBride was in a relationship with 40-year-old Harold White, who was the father of one of the men accused of assaulting Gaga's Dogwalker, Ryan Fisher. But now both Jennifer and Harold will face charges because they acted as an accessory to the February 24th shooting and robbery. The police also told the press, White's son Jalen White, 19, along with James Jackson, 18, and Lafayette Whaley, 27, have been charged with attempted murder and several other felonies stemming from the attack. They go on to say, detectives do not believe the suspects were targeting the victim because of the dog's owner, but instead knew the great value of the breed of the dogs. Ryan was walking the dogs at around 9:40 p.m. when a car pulled up and 2 men jumped out. Fisher did his best to fight off the men as they struggled to snatch the dogs, which ultimately led to Fisher being shot in the chest. Then the attackers stole 2 of the dogs and escaped. Ryan has since been released from the hospital, and according to prosecutors, James Jackson will stand trial for pulling the trigger. He has been charged with assault with a semi-automatic firearm, being a felon in possession of a firearm in a vehicle, conspiracy to commit robbery, and second-degree robbery. The LA County District Attorney also spoke on the matter, saying, "This was a brazen street crime that left a man and seriously wounded. Ryan has since thanked Lady Gaga for her continued support since the shooting, and we're happy that those involved have finally been arrested. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "Influencer in Bali has passport seized after this update." Not after this update, but an update to that story. Just so we're clear. Garnet97 says, well, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. They have nobody to blame but themselves and themselves only. 100%, I hope that they just take the accountability that what they did was extremely stupid. I mean, extremely stupid. Megan Ibanez says, they're also walking all weird recording themselves, and I think that's getting them some looks more than anything else. Yeah, the fact that they were like, is anyone looking? Do they think you're wearing a mask? Like, they were just being weird. Definitely agree with that comment. Diana Westerlund says, I love happy endings like these. Yeah, deportation for a stupid prank is definitely a happy ending to that story. Ano Ohanyan says, I'm born and raised in LA and I will always say sorry like Canadians because it pisses people off. Also, Degrassi made me do it. People always blame Degrassi for it. We just say sorry the way we say sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Tiffany Siegel says, Johnny, I give you an A for effort for trying to sound American. Hey, I did my best. It's not my best accent, but we'll get there. But either way, that has been today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.